My money is still on the husband, and not because he's white, but because this was her birthday trip. She went and got a new wig, got her lashes did, nails did, toes did, picked out outfits, and created an itinerary for her birthday. She had no idea that this man was going to propose to her in such a beautiful place like Africa. She would have been ecstatic. It's my birthday and my man is proposing to me? Hell yeah. I do not feel like anywhere in her mind it would have been, it's my birthday, my man is here, he done proposed to me, this is a great time to just end it all.
Baby, maturing is knowing that a white man can change my life with his money, and he can take it from me with his money, and then he can go get a motherfucking lawyer with his money and get away with that shit.
Y'all, what has just come out about Ashlee Jenae fiancé Joe McCann is downright terrifying. How do you turn a birthday vacation to a crime scene and expect to walk out scot-free? Ashlee and Joe look like they had the perfect relationship, especially after he sealed the deal by proposing to her on their trip. But with Ashlee suddenly unaliving herself, the feds are releasing new details about the reality of their relationship, which is making this entire case really confusing. From reports about Ashlee being a social media escort to reports about Joe already being married, the case is taking a real dark turn.
I just spoke to the family of Ashlee Robinson. She's the 31-year-old influencer who was on vacation with her fiancé celebrating her birthday. He actually proposed on the trip. But something crazy happened. She was having a good time. Her family said she was very excited to be there, shared pictures with the family, FaceTimed them when she was proposed to. But they released a statement saying that Ashlee was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to a local hospital where her death was confirmed hours later.
So for those who don't know, Ashlee Jenae, whose real name is Ashlee Robinson, was found unresponsive in her hotel room during a trip to Zanzibar with her fiancé, Joe McCann. Ashlee was a popular influencer in Miami with a dedicated audience of around 120,000 followers and posted mostly travel, beauty, and fashion content. But what really got people focused on her was when she popped out with her new man, Joe McCann. They reportedly started dating in 2024, but made it public late 2025. From then on, their relationship became the highlight of her feed. The two of them were always traveling together, and Ashlee was all about praising her man for that soft girl lifestyle and keeping her kept. Once her 31st birthday rolled around, of course Ashlee made an event out of it. She and Joe traveled to Zanzibar, Tanzania for a magical safari vacation, and from the pictures, it looked like Ashlee was having a great time. As if the trip wasn't going well enough, Joe got on one knee and asked Ashlee to marry him. And of course, she said yes. But hours after he proposed, Ashlee's family got contacted from her emergency contacts that she had been found unconscious in her villa and rushed to the local hospital. Later, it was confirmed that she had passed away. When the local police investigated, they reported that her fiancé was the one who found her and called the police. They also stated that there wasn't going to be any further investigation since all evidence pointed to Ashlee unaliving herself. According to reports, she used the piece of cloth from her dress. Joe was deemed innocent, and the case was closed just like that.
My daughter, Ashlee, she's no longer here with us, and we're trying to find out why.
Chill, this is a load of BS if I've ever heard of it. And her family also believes that something isn't right here. From what we now know, Ashlee was the one who paid for the trip and organized everything. On top of that, she went to get her hair done, nails, and even got new outfits for the trip. So they are telling us that she did all that just to unalive herself in Africa? A friend said, "We need justice for my friend Ashlee Jenae, who was found dead in her hotel in Tanzania, and her fiancé Joe McCann claims she hung herself. Anyone who knows Ash knows she would never commit suicide. We need answers now."
She was starting the next chapter of her life. She called us and FaceTimed us to share with us her travel.
Ashlee's mother says she never would have expected that less than a week later, her daughter would be dead. On April 8th, she says Ashlee called saying she and her fiancé got into an argument and were moved to separate rooms. The next day, she received another call, this time from her fiancé.
He told me that Ashlee did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, what happened when? And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury resort the couple was staying at called saying that Ashlee passed away.
And for a man whose fiancée allegedly unalived herself, Joe hasn't said anything about her. He's completely cleansed his page of her existence and didn't even bother to make any statement about the passing of someone that is supposed to be the love of his life. McCann has also cut off all communication with Ashlee's family. But from the new reports coming out, it looks like there is a reason why Joe McCann isn't about to speak on Ashlee anytime soon. The feds revealed that when they started poking around, staff at the villa revealed that Ashlee and Joe had a serious argument. I mean, it was so bad that they had to find another room for them to stay separate. Also, even though Joe was the one who called the authorities, did y'all know that he waited for 11 whole hours before he actually contacted them or her family? This is the man that they said was innocent? But this was just the tip of what was going on in their relationship. When the feds poked into their relationship, they discovered that this wasn't the first time Ashlee and Joe had a fight. At first, most of their fights were about money. Now, Joe claims to have made millions in crypto through his company Asymmetric Financial. He has also been a long-term investor in Web3 and crypto startups. From the outside looking in, it seemed like Joe had the resources to keep their lifestyle going. However, that wasn't the case at all. Girl, Joe's company was actually shut down due to terrible performance. I mean, it was so bad that it lost 70 to 80% of its value by the time it came crashing down. Here's where it gets even deeper. Joe has publicly supported and invested in meme coins. You know, the space known for pump and dump schemes and investments where investors lose just about everything. Joe was struggling to keep up with their lifestyle, and most of their trips and lavish gifts were reportedly paid for by Ashlee to keep up appearances. However, as their relationship progressed, Ashlee saw a side of Joe that she never expected. He became abusive, both emotionally and physically. And once they settled, he would assure Ashlee that it would never happen again, and that would be the end of it. As time went on, he became increasingly aggressive until it got to the point when they had to be separated while on holiday. At first, it was easy for the local police to dismiss it as an argument between a couple. But when the U.S. Embassy got involved and the investigation went deeper, it was discovered that Joe is not all that clean.